The 2023 Atlantic hurricane season has been a roller coaster ride, with a total of 20 named storms in the Atlantic region and 17 in the Eastern Pacific. Both regions experience above-average seasons, marked by rapidly intensifying storms.
We have an incredibly warm ocean now, so it's spinning up these storms. Even some of the storms that would have normally not turned into tropical storms this year did.
Hurricane Otis was the most extreme of these storm systems, which surged from a tropical storm to a Category 5 hurricane with sustained winds of 270 kilometers per hour, hours before making landfall near Acapulco, Mexico on October 25th. Dozens died as a result of the storm.
This storm was so rapid in intensification that 24 hours before it hit, it had 55-mile-an-hour winds. 24 hours later, it was 165-mile-an-hour winds, a world's record rapid intensification from a tropical storm to a Category 5 in 1 day's time.
Otis was the strongest Pacific hurricane ever to hit Mexico's west coast, and it struck only 2 weeks after Hurricane Lydia, packing sustained winds of 220 kilometers per hour, made landfall near Puerto Vallarta, also on Mexico's west coast. In the Atlantic Basin, 2 storms reached high levels of intensification. Idalia was the only hurricane to hit the U.S. It made landfall in Florida as a Category 3 hurricane, with wind speeds of up to 205 kilometers per hour in August, becoming the strongest storm to batter the state's Big Bend region in more than 125 years. 5 deaths in Florida and Georgia were attributed to Hurricane Idalia. Hurricane Lee strengthened to a Category 5 storm in the open waters of the Atlantic, with wind speeds of up to 257 kilometers per hour, before moving northeast, making landfall as a weak storm in Canada's Nova Scotia in September.
The warning here is that we've already seen an increase in the rate at which storms are strengthening in the Atlantic. And if we don't change our behavior, if we don't work to lower our emissions, then that's a trend that we likely could expect to see continue to happen into the future.
Several storms impacted the Caribbean and southern U.S. One storm killed at least 21 people in Haiti and the Dominican Republic. South Florida and North Carolina also experienced severe flooding this year. It's still too early to predict next year's hurricane season, but we do know that 2023 was the warmest year on record, and scientists say that 2024 could be even hotter. And we also know that warm ocean temperatures are rocket fuel for hurricanes. Nita Soledad Perez, CGTN, Miami.